everybody, welcome to Vibrant Living with Geeta. We're doing something very exciting today, okay? And we are going to do what I call a beautiful pulled pork sandwich, but we're using something very unusual to make it. We're using what we call the Eryngii or oyster mushroom. Alright, these are the big ones, but they make the most beautiful pulled pork sandwiches. You know, pulled pork is one of the things that I've always loved, and to be able to have it vegan style is just amazing. So what are we using? This is the mushroom. This is what it looks like. Can you see? Alright, so it's a nice big mushroom which needs to be pulled a little bit. So we have to take out the bottoms here because we don't want the bottom part of it. So here's the Eryngii mushroom, and this is what we are going to do right now. Okay, so we're going to pull the mushrooms this way and shred them as if it's like the pulled pork. Now these mushrooms have got a lot of liquid, okay? So look how they come apart. You can see. They're full of water. Now I'm going to take off the part here because we'll cut that up later. But the main part is to take off all these things and shred them. And they already look like shred meat. You can even do this ahead of time and put it in your fridge. It's fine, this recipe. I have seen it being done with other things like jackfruit and all, but it really makes a great pulled pork, especially if you season it properly, which is what we're going to do after this. So now, for the top of the mushroom, this is how we chop them up. We try and make them as thin as possible as well. And we then make them thinner still, okay? So this gives them a lot of bite. You can see that. That's nice. So now our Eryngii has been shredded fully, and now it's time to season it. So how do we season it? Now I don't like to use too much that's wet, so we're going to use a lot of dry seasonings. First of all, we put quite a bit of salt, okay? So make sure that you have enough salt, and I'm going to put a bit more later as well. Okay, let's just put the first lot here. Alright, now then I'm using a bit of garlic powder and a bit of onion powder. Now it's much better to use it in this way because we do not want, if we use fresh garlic and fresh onions, they may burn in the pan. Alright, now the next thing that we're going to season with is harissa. Now harissa is a beautiful Middle Eastern Mediterranean paste which I like to season with. Now it can either be in liquid form or it can be in solid form, and this particular seasoning I'm going to use is in solid form. Fry up the Eryngii, and I am using a beautiful non-stick pan. You know I'm a favorite. I love non-stick pans, and really you can get it so nice and crispy in these pans. So let's put in a little bit of oil. You do not need a lot, just a little bit of olive oil. Okay, the reason is I told you that these mushrooms themselves don't have much oil. They have a lot of water, and we're just going to put them here and let them sear up a little bit, okay? So the pan is nice and hot now, and it should be, and we would like to sear the mushroom. Okay. Now, please practice a bit of patience when you're you're doing this, you do not want you to turn them over straight away. Let them get a little bit nice and crispy first of all. And now I'm going to turn the mushrooms. See, look at these brown parts, they're beautiful. Alright, we want more of those. So I'm going to use the same bowl to make the barbecue sauce. And here we're using a little bit of barbecue sauce. I don't use too much. And a little bit of my kefir. Okay. And we're just going to whisk that a little bit. So the next step is to actually now put this back into the oven. Okay, we're going to make the filling in the oven. This is the last step, alright? But we're going to put it in a very hot oven, like about 190 to 200 degrees centigrade for just a few minutes, 5-6 minutes, okay? But it's nice and caramelized now. You can see the whole liquid has come together, right? So this is what we're going to do. No need of oil, yeah? Okay, so just put this here. Spread it out. Because of our liquid, because of the sauce itself, which we have thinned out. Okay everybody, so while the mushrooms are now in the oven, just crisping up a little bit, I'm going to get the buns ready. So since this is like a hamburger version of with pulled pork, right, we're going to heat up the buns. Now I'm using whole wheat buns, right, but you can use any hamburger buns you want. Mine are a little bit small because they only have these kind of whole wheat buns. I'm going to put them again with no oil straight back into our cast iron pan just to heat up a little bit. Them to just to warm them up. Whoa, look at that, it looks so beautiful and it smells amazing. So here's the salad all ready. So we have a little bit of cucumber and now we're going to put the filling on top. So let's put that really nice and plenty of it, and a bit of onion on that. And there we go. Oh my god, look at that. The beautiful pulled pork burger with no pork.